Record.
Got it.
Yeah. So those guys, we've got to record. Great. Okay, so that's a good start. That's a good start. So good morning, everybody. Good morning, the world. Good morning, Sharon. You're looking very bright and beautiful.
Thank you.
So what do you have in store for us today?
Okay, well, good morning to everyone. If it's your first time today, as Tony said, my name is Sharon. I'm the host for the program today. And we have so much content today, Tony. So much content. I think that everybody needs to get double notepads and double pencils in case you run out of lead, you run out of paper, because it's a fabulous, fabulous topic that we are covering today.
Wow, wow. So Sharon, I mean, just let's talk about the things that happen in Nigeria today. I mean, good morning, everybody. Sharon's just said we've got some fabulous stuff. You know, Sharon, stuff we're covering today, I mean, when I looked at the topic, I couldn't understand it, but, you know, I'm sure that we will expand on it. But a lot of people have it, I noticed, but go through the symptoms and causes and some vegetables and some things that we can eat to improve it.
Yes.
So Sham, just let's remind Nigeria what the problem is.
Well, as you know, do you want the title, or we need to go straight?
As I said, look, we need to remember Nigerians. The reason why we're doing this is the low life expectancy. You know, I mean,
yes, yeah, sure.
You know, let's remind everybody, low life expectancy in Nigeria is too low for us. What is it now?
Yes,
what is it now?
So in Nigeria, the average life expectancy, Tony, is 57 years young. 57 years young.
You know what?
Quite shocking.
That age, you start life. And why I say you start life is because you know what? You started life when you were young, then you got married, and then you started your children's life.
Okay.
And then you become their life. And then after they graduate, you get your life back, and they have jobs, you get life back. So by that time, 50, 57, you just started. And if you go that time, it's terrible. I mean, I heard a sad story the other day of somebody that has been building a development, and after the development is built, they're gone. They didn't even enjoy the project they're working on. So really, that's terrible. So what are the reasons? Give me one reason. What's the reason?
Well, there can be several illnesses that can contribute to all of that. One of them is diabetes. Now, did you know that one person is diagnosed with diabetes every 2 minutes in Nigeria?
Wow.
And high blood pressure as well.
5 people have been diagnosed with diabetes since we've been on air.
Okay, if you talk about the minutes, yes, you're correct.
Okay.
So out of 5, out of the time, yes, 5, which again is startling information. And then we have another illness, which is high blood pressure. High blood pressure puts 1 in 4 Nigerians at risk every day, and around 9 out of 10 Nigerians are unaware that they have high blood pressure. So that's just amazing.
A quarter of Nigerians are at risk. Do you know how many people we have in Nigeria? We have 200 plus million. That's 50 million people, possibly. Wow. Maybe take the children out, it might be maybe a little bit less than that, but you know, that's and you're telling me 90% of them don't know they have it. Wow.
That's right. They'll go around having symptoms, and then it's only when things get really bad and they go to the hospital and they're diagnosed with high blood pressure.
We don't want any of these gone too soon anymore.
No, we don't. Okay, so another contributing illness is cancer. That's C word. Do you know, Tony, there are 10 Nigerians that die every hour, male, female, child, of all different types of cancer. That's another shocking startling.
Well, we covered cancer. Those of you that are thinking about this thing, it's real. Nigeria, it's real. We've known people, unfortunately, have gone from cancer. And guys, prostate cancer is quite big in Africa. So please, if you want to know more about that, over to you.
Sorry.
Okay. Over to you, Sharon.
Okay, all right. So yes, Tony, you're quite right. We need to just be mindful of what we need to do with ourselves and our bodies, and that's why we're here today. Another illness is obesity. Now, obesity, 1 in 4 adults are actually obese in Nigeria, and 1 in 10 children in Nigeria are obese by the age of 4. Now, I know, Tony, you have your own thoughts and views on obesity.
Hey, guess what? I got news for you. I've got
What's
news
that?
for you.
What is that?
The
I can't wait.
BMI. The
Yes.
BMI, listen, live and direct here. The BMI was based on Caucasians. It is actually wrong. It's actually wrong for Africans to be using the same formula for the BMI. So you heard it live and direct. So someone stopped my recording and put it in progress. Yeah. So remember again, the BMI for Africans, especially Black people, is wrong because it's based on Caucasians, and we have a much higher bone density, so we are heavier. But those of you that are obese, don't use this as an excuse, please. You know. Okay. And guess what? You are of what descent are you, Sharon? You
Asian,
are Asian,
Indian, and
guess what happens? Guess what happens? Tell me. The BMI for Asians is wrong too. Some of you, you're naturally light.
Yes.
Yeah. Your bone density is lower. So some of you that say you're not obese, you're obese.
I'm not sure if that's good news or not.
Well, I'm just saying to you, some of you are getting away. Some of the Asian people are getting away saying they're not obese because they're under the BMI. You are, because your BMI is wrong for you. So guys, you heard it here. It says here low audio. Okay, my low audio. Let me just see if I can put my mic. Okay, so hopefully you can hear me, Sharon, please. I
can hear you very well. I hope people can hear me too.
Okay, so let's just hope. Anyway, I put my headphones on. I think maybe that might make it better for them. So that's cool. So sorry to spend so much time on this. Sorry to hear so much time on this, but you know what? The good news is we've given you some good news today. For some of you that are borderline obesity, we've given you some good news, because guess what? You're not obese. Because I said to my doctor, what weight do I need to be? You know what he said? He said to me, Tony, you need to be this weight. I looked at that measurement. I said, I'd be like this. I'd be like a stick. Are you sure? Yeah, and so on. So on that note, so Sharon, is there anything else? So these are the contributing factors for the low life expectancy in Nigeria.
That's right. That's right. And you know, Tony, that the expectancy rate is getting lower.
Yeah.
So, you know that is. So we're here to provide you with lots of information, to give you that knowledge so that we don't become part of the statistics.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to just say, should we introduce our co-hosts, our hosts, our co-hosts?
Yes.
So I think we have Jeremiah, our nutritionist, coming on board. Nita, I saw that video, Nikki. I saw that video. Hi, Nikki. Hi, I'm Nikki. I'm your HR. Those of you that see the video. And I saw Jeremiah. We get a bit powerful. Okay.
Punch in the mouth.
I saw Sharon go, oh, yes, I am Sharon. Anyway, so, okay, good morning. Good morning. We can't hear you. Okay, he can't be muted. Wow, you're not co-host. Wow. Okay, so let's hope we can get you as co-host.
Okay, all right. I think I'm here now.
Very good.
Yes, can you hear me?
Good morning. Good morning. Okay.
Morning, Nikki.
We can hear you loud and clear.
Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic. Good morning. Good morning, Health Restore family. It's another Saturday, and I'm excited, super excited, fired up and ready to go.
Fantastic. So I'm just gonna share the slide with you all now in a minute. So Sharon, is there anything else you want to say before we get going and kickstart this with the slide?
No, this particular topic should be very, very useful to everyone, whether you have it or not. It's just fantastic information and knowledge to help you change what you need to.
Great. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to load the slide. So some of you are going to see the slide right now. And once you see the slide, just give me the green light and say you can see the slide. Because you know how technology is.
You can see the slide.
You can see the slide. Okay, so you can see the beautiful women. Foods for
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes, definitely a cracker of a topic is what I should call it. A cracker of a topic, and Jeremiah is going to kick us into that to give everything we need to know. Actually.
Well, Sharon, this topic I've never heard of it before, but but I'll say one thing: it's a real topic, and we say it's a power topic. Every topic we do is power because we start looking and researching, and we want to know what foods can help us, and that's the key thing. Yes. What are the foods that can help us? What are the problems? How do we know we have the problem? And how do we address the problem from the power of your food? Now, Sharon, I want to just share something else with everybody. Yeah, you know me, I like studying, I like doing all kinds of things. Yeah. So guess what? I've been doing some studying and I've been doing so. And guess what? I've been studying.
Let me do it properly for you. Do you want me to introduce you as what you have achieved?
No,
let's not do it low key. No, it's a great achievement. Okay, let me announce to everyone in the world at large that Tony Bello, look at your head. Tony Bello is now a certified nutritionist. Let's give him a round. He's a certified nutritionist, and he's been doing it on the quiet, and it's been quite extensive for the last few days because we've not been seeing him much. And then we found out he's now a nutritionist. Another belt, another notch to your belt, Tony. Welcome to the world of nutritionists. Is that enough?
Thank you, bro. That's too much. It's not enough. It's too much. It's too much. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. And Jeremiah will understand that. No, what it is really we're trying to get more. We're trying to extend our horizons. We're trying to get more certified programs on and courses. So obviously certification is very important so that we can deliver the courses that matter. So that's what we're looking for. And there are some courses that you're going to see here. Those of you that are already club members, these courses are going to be free for you when we do them. Wow. And currently at the moment, for those of you that want to know why I had to go and do the certification again, because you can't run these courses unless you're certified in the courses. So that's one of the reasons. And currently I am the only one in Nigeria that's certified to deliver these courses, and there are many other courses. And I'm telling you one thing, guys, you need to come on one of these courses. If you're not a club member yet, you need to pay for them, but if you are a club member, it's free. Now, food addiction is a powerful course. You know, it's a powerful course. Immune system and busters. Oh my gosh, do you know that some things are stopping you're putting good things in the body and some things are blocking them? Wow. You know, revamp your kitchen. Look, if you want a kitchen that says, I am healthy, guys, you need to see it. It's an amazing course. There's many amazing courses. And guess what we have? We have another one on sleeping. Sleeping. Can you imagine? A course on sleeping. I was like, wow. And when I went through the certification for it, I realized sleeping is real. Yeah. Those of you that are not getting enough sleep, it's causing some problems for you. Yeah, and you're not getting some toxins out of your system. You need to see that course too. So I just wanted to share that, Sharon. I think I've shared it.
Well, actually, those courses sound fantastic, and I know there's more of
Yeah.
these types of courses. So roll them out. Yes. Become a member.
Anybody that wants to
it for
do
free.
anybody that wants to do it in their organization, their company, because this is key for your companies, corporates, and so on. Because less sick days. A lot of people say, "I'm feeling ill. I'm feeling lightheaded. I'm feeling headache. I'm feeling feverish." We get them every day. We get them every week. Yeah, and guess what? We can help you. When they go on this course, you can start giving them good information. So thanks. That's it.
Wow.
And that's my plug.
Good. Congratulations once again.
Thank you. We move on now. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring in Jeremiah. Jeremiah, over to you. Where are you? Jeremiah, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, Jeremiah. So,
Yes.
so what is the course today? What is the program today? What is it? What are we on? I know we've said it already, but
yeah. First of all, my name is Jeremiah. I'm a nutritionist. I'm Mr. Tony. Congratulations for joining the club.
Well, I'm on many clubs, Jeremiah.
Yeah. Silent sickness that are happening in our time that we need to look out so that people will be aware and know how to check it within time and over time to keep themselves healthy.
Right, fantastic. And is it the same as low blood pressure?
No.
It's not the same as low blood pressure. So some people ask that question: low blood count, low blood pressure. Yeah, they're completely different. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the slides for you, Jeremiah, so we can get going on it. So you should see a slide coming up, and once you see it, you can fire away.
Okay. Yes. So one of the things we need to know about is the blood. Most people just don't really know about the blood. They don't really talk about it. And most of them don't even know the function of the blood. They just know that they have blood in their body that is running. So one of the things that the blood does is that it is vital for fluid that carries oxygen and nutrients to all the cells in the body. So we must maintain healthy blood level so that the oxygen will be able to pass through and the nutrients will be able to pass through to all the cells in the body. So this is one of the major functions that the blood does to you.
Oh, wow, I like that. I really do like that. Oxygen, all the nutrients. So some people underestimate the blood, don't they? And guess what? A lot of people don't realize why our arteries are very important. Because if this is not getting through the arteries, then what's happening to us? Or if it's being restricted in any way, where somebody might has high cholesterol, then obviously we're not getting the enough of this coming through or at the right time. Yeah, am I right?
Yes. Yeah, you're very right. You're very, very right.
Okay.
Yes. So we'll go directly to our low blood count. So like I said, it's a silent sickness that we need to be aware of. So what it simply means is that when an individual have fewer red blood cells, fewer white blood cells, and fewer platelets in their body, they tend to come up with something we call low blood count. And every normal human person have a typical level of blood in their body. So when the patient or an individual bone marrow is not making enough of one type of a person's blood cell, it tends to come up with a low blood count. So you can see, for example, of the bone marrow there. So you can see it distributes the red blood cell, the white blood cell, and the platelet. So all these things are what the bone marrow does to us. So when a person's bone marrow is not producing enough of these blood cells, then they tend to come up with something we call low blood count. So that what it simply means.
Wow. All I'm saying is, look, I thought we just had blood. I didn't know we had cells like red blood cells. I suppose white blood cells, I remember, for fighting. Yeah, and platelets. Oh my gosh, this is very technical. Okay, so let's move on. Yeah.
Can I just ask a quick question?
Yeah.
Jeremiah, yes.
Yes.
You said that fewer red blood cells, fewer white blood cells. Are we supposed to be having an equal proportion between the red and the white and the platelets, as you mentioned, in the body?
No,
Is it?
yeah, like every of these blood cells has their own level that they produce. So your body has its own level of amount it needs to produce for the white blood cells to function well, for the red to function, and for the platelets to function. So there's a level, there's an amount your body needs to produce for it to function. So when it's not producing that amount, when it's lesser than the normal amount, then you tend to have something called a blood count.
Right, great.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so moving on.
Yeah, so we look at the causes of the low red blood cell count. So in the case of low red blood cell count, the possible causes may include vitamin B6, B12, and folate deficiency. Some may include anemia, kidney disease, malnutrition, internal bleeding, mostly internal bleeding, hypothyroidism, frequent blood donation, those that go to donate blood to patients, then heavy menstrual bleeding, which is common in women, we all know that, and certain cancers like Hodgkin's lymphoma, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, leukemia, and multiple myeloma. So all these things are things that can cause you to come up with a low red
I
blood
see one
cell
there,
count.
frequent blood donation.
Yes.
Wow. Does it mean we're giving too much?
Yeah, give it too much. No, most of the times people tend to, like what we've seen, if not a family member, some people tend to do it for money now, and they don't know that they prone themselves to certain sickness when you tend to do that for money.
Okay.
Wow.
And I hear that the periods is a problem too for ladies. Yeah?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Every month.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. I don't think they find it funny though. Just joking.
No, definitely don't find
Okay.
it funny.
Okay.
So causes of the low white blood cell count. Some of the cases, some of these causes include medications such as antipsychotic drugs and other antibiotics. Then also look at infections such as HIV and hepatitis. They will have some cancer such as leukemia, like I said before, and also cancer treatment such as radiotherapy or chemotherapy can also cause you to come up with low white blood cells counts. Then autoimmune disorders such as rheumatoid arthritis and lupus, and I think we've touched on arthritis, so you can go back to check on arthritis and see what we're talking about, and also vitamin B12 or folic acid deficiency. So all these things, these are the things that can cause you to come up with low white blood cell count.
Wow. Interesting information.
Yes, and for the platelets, so we also look at cancers like leukemia and other type of cancers. Also look at anemia. Also look at infections such as hepatitis and HIV. Then also look at heavy alcohol consumption, and also look at chemotherapy drugs and radiation therapy. So this can also inhibit the release of blood platelets in your body. So you tend to come up with a low platelets.
Wow. Okay. So symptoms.
Yes, so we look at the symptoms. Okay, this for the white blood cell. Okay, yes. Look at the symptoms for the red blood cells. So like I said, people don't actually know about this. It's a silent sickness. So these symptoms now will help you to expose you to check out for things like this, so you could go for checkup regularly. So when you tend to feel weak, when you tend to come up with shortness of breath, then when your skin becomes pale or yellowish. So these are the states many people come to, and before they tend to run to the hospital. Then we also have irregular heartbeat, also have dizziness and lightheadedness, chest pain, cold hands and cold feet, and headaches. So these are the symptoms for low red blood cells. So when you see this kind of symptoms, please let them check for your red blood cells.
Wow. So weakness, I mean, obviously it's not just one of them, it's a number of them. Maybe you get multiples of them, then you start thinking, have I got it? Is that right? And then you run to the doctor. Okay. So shortness of breath, that's an easy one to identify, isn't it? Shortness of breath,
Yeah.
that's an easy one. I suppose pale and yellowish. Do we black people go pale and yellowish? Instead of pale, do we go darker or do we go lighter? What happens? Yeah,
You go darker.
you go darker. Okay, let's just assume that this is for it's just for not necessarily for us. Irregular heartbeat. That's an obvious one. So if your heart is beating irregular, that one you've got to watch out for. That one you will know because you'll find it will probably increase its pace. Okay. Dizziness, obviously, the low one.
Yes.
Chest pain, yeah. I mean, some people have naturally cold hands and feet, yeah, from the time they were born. So, but if you're not if you normally have warm hands and feet, then if it's gone cold, then obviously that's something else. Headaches, I have headaches, but this is probably serious headaches.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, what about yourself, Sharon? Is there anything you want to comment on this at all?
No, I mean, I think I was saying to someone that I had a friend who was anemic and she always had cold hands and feet.
Wow.
So they didn't quite catch the anemia because she's always had cold hands and feet, as you've just said. So it's just to be careful that, you know, when you are checking yourself, this is all the more reason for having regular checkups, full body checkups. So, yes.
Okay, so thank you very much for that, Jeremiah. So over to you again.
Okay, and for the white blood cells, you tend to come up with fever, swelling, and redness. You tend to come up with mouth sore, red or white patches in your mouth. Some people come up with sore throat. They come with severe cough and also shortness of breath. Then painful urination or pee that smells very, very bad. So some tends to come up with diarrhea, sometimes to come up with cuts or sores that drain pus. So these are the symptoms for the white blood cells.
Right. Okay. So they're quite different, really, and they're quite severe. These ones looks quite severe. Fever and chills. Yeah. Swelling of reds, mouth sores. Wow. Severe coughs. I suppose if you have this, you will know it. Looking at this carefully. Yeah. So, Sharon.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, so there's a combination of symptoms for red cells, some white cells, blood cells. So, and it looks like this low white blood cells got a lot to do. And I just want to ask this question, just float it out really, because some of the symptoms here, it could be just got a flu, and you can misinterpret for lots of things if we start to look at all symptoms of how our body functions. Yeah. So I was just wondering that there's so many symptoms there that, you know, when you have flu, you might have fever, you might have swelling, you might have sore throat, cough. So I think it's just, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I think the general thing is if you have some of these things, is to go for a checkup. If you have multiples of these things and they're not going away, is to go for a checkup.
Yeah.
And I think it's obviously the doctor that will now, or the hospital doctor, that will now do tests to see what you have. But I think it's an alert. It's to alert. These things are to alert. That's what they do. They're not to follow by each one.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
So Jeremiah, thanks for that. What's next, actually?
Yes. So just to add to what Mr. Tony said, so those symptoms is for you to just go for checkup when you see them. So most people don't really come up with this lifestyle diseases that we talk about today, like normal diabetes, hypertension, and the rest. And they do come up with these symptoms. So it's a sign to take to check up for this particular low blood count. Seeing that you don't have other lifestyle diseases and you're coming up with certain symptoms that look related. So it's important you know that, okay, let me do a test for my blood count to know. So these are the symptoms. This is what the symptoms try to tell you. So most people have painful urination when they come up with kidney disease and the rest. And so when they have painful urination and they find out that, okay, but I don't have any kidney problem, so you need to check for your low blood count. So these symptoms helps you to know or gives you an awareness to check for other things when you go for checkup. For example, like our low platelets, so excessive bruising. So you tend to have bruise, superficial bleeding into the skin that appears as a rash, normally, usually on the lower legs and some of them on the hands. So they have prolonged bleeding from cuts. So when you get injured, you continually bleed, and it's as if you don't want to stop. So it's because of you have low platelets. And also bleeding from your gums or nose, blood in the urine or stools, unusual heavy menstrual flow, and fatigue. So these are examples of symptoms of low platelets.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. I think we'll move on. I think they're self-explanatory. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Now go on to the part that we need to know more about.
Yes. So food to limit or avoid. So in as much as you take your drug, you should know certain food you also need to limit or avoid in order to boost your blood count. So for example, your dairy products, your cow milk, your cheese, and your yogurt. So these are the food you need to limit or avoid totally. Then your tea and your coffee. So you avoid taking carbonated beverages within an hour while eating a meal high in iron. So it prevents your body from absorbing iron when you take coffee or tea before an hour before you eat. Then also have oxalic acid and other containing food that contains oxalic acid, like your chocolates, your peanuts, your parsley. They also contain oxalic acid. This inhibits the absorption of iron into your body. So these are the food you should avoid or limit.
All right. So we're saying limit or avoid. We're not saying not have.
Give up.
Yeah. We're not saying give up. Yeah. So because there's people like their coffee and their tea.
Yes.
And I think there's a volume, the amount, just based on some of the programs that I'm on. There's a volume of coffee that's okay for you to take. But what we need to understand is, like I said earlier, about busters. Yeah, busters are the ones you can take iron in, like you said before, and I'm sure Jeremiah's going to go through the irons. But if you take something else in that is blocking the iron from your body absorbing, then you now have you haven't taken any iron. This oxalate, this oxalate is a blocker. And the funny thing is, some of the vegetables that have iron in also have oxalate in. That means that you can actually say, right, I'm going to eat this vegetable because it's got iron, it's high in iron. But if that vegetable has oxalate in, it's blocking the iron from entering your system. So that's the key thing. That's one of the things that this is so powerful information. And you need to be aware of that, because I know a lot of people say to me, Tony, my iron levels are low, my blood counts low. But I'm eating all the things. But when you look carefully what they're eating, some of those things have oxalate, which is blocking the iron from them being absorbed. Remember, we say you are what you eat. Yeah. But I go further. You are what you eat, and you are what you absorb, what your body absorbs. So let me tell you something. You can eat food rich in iron, but if your body doesn't absorb the iron, then it's as good as not eating that food. So that's one thing that I should leave with you. You are what you eat, yeah, but you are what you absorb also. Okay, yes. So Jeremiah, do you want to say anything on that?
No. That's all I'm trying to talk about. So most of the times it's the absorption that matters a lot. Like when we did talked about calcium. food absorbing calcium. We'll talk about the broccoli. And I think it was in arthritis. Yes, I think people really need to see the video. So most of the thing is the absorption that matters a lot.
Right, right.
So we look at certain food that can help boost our blood production and keep our levels healthy. Okay, so we have our spinach and other green leafy vegetables such as your okra, your broccoli, your kale, your ugu. So all these foods are rich in iron, and they also contain vitamin C and other minerals like potassium and magnesium. So we also have beetroot, which are also rich in iron. They help you promote red blood cell production. And they're also a great source of fiber. And we also have grapes. They contain good amounts of iron. They're also a good source of antioxidant. They're rich in vitamin C. So, and they're also great for snacks between meals. So these are rich food, rich iron food that can help you boost your blood and your blood level.
Okay. So just one thing. Sometimes what happens is when we group these vegetables together, we've got to be very careful. And when I say careful, is that they are high in iron, but we also need to see what else they in each individually have. So one of the things that we're going to do in future is we're going to probably send you a little bit more information on each vegetable, because sometimes it's very confusing for people to group them together. For example, let's take an example. Spinach produces the oxidant. It also has oxidate. So those of you that are taking spinach, for example, and you're saying, I'm taking lots of spinach because I'm Papa the Sailor Man. Those of you that don't understand that, that's a powerful man that takes spinach. It's a cartoon picture. It says, check out Papa the Sailor Man. Yeah. Now what it is, he takes spinach and suddenly he has muscles. But the problem is the iron in the spinach has oxalate. That oxalate is stopping the body from absorbing the iron. So if you're going to have spinach, which is full of high in iron, then what is recommended, like Jeremiah said, is you need to put some citric, like for example, lemon. Take some lemon and put it over the spinach, because the vitamin C in there will allow the body to absorb the iron. Yeah. So that's just now another thing that you need to look at, like Jeremiah's got here, is broccoli. Broccoli is high in iron, but do you know what else? Broccoli is also contains vitamin C. So with broccoli, you don't need to put the lemon over it, because broccoli already has vitamin C in there, which allows the body to absorb the iron from the broccoli. So if I was to take a choice, would I eat spinach or broccoli raw to get iron? Then the choice would be broccoli. Yeah, because I don't need to put lemon on broccoli. Yeah. So Jeremiah,
Yes.
do you want to say anything on that?
No. I was going to go into that, but
Okay. Good.
Yes.
I'm just saying that because what it is, sometimes people see spinach, I'm eating spinach, I'm eating okra, I'm eating broccoli, I'm eating kale, and they're not understanding that there are some blockers. And can you imagine, spinach has what we want, iron, but it also has a blocker in there. So the blocker is neutralizing what the spinach has. So and those of you that want to know more about the in-depth courses that we are talking about, those are the kind of things that we're going to be talking about on the courses, yeah, which are more in-depth in terms of the combination of these foods and what gets the best out of them. So some of you will take vitamin D food, but you're not absorbing the vitamin D, yeah, and so on. So over to you. Do you want to say anything more on this slide?
No.
Okay, cool. All right, so moving on.
Yes. So I was going to go into that. Like, so Mr. Tony, as we're giving the preamble, so I wanted to talk about the citrus fruits and the lemon, the orange, and the lime, which you can add with your vegetables because they help you absorb the iron. So the food we saw first are the food containing iron that are rich in iron. And the citrus fruits, which contain good amount of vitamin C, helps you to absorb those iron into your body. So like you explained on the spinach and the oxalate, which has the blocker and has the iron that you need. So once you're eating your spinach, you can mix it with your orange. So the orange, because of the vitamin C there, will also help you absorb the iron inside those vegetables and all those iron-rich food. And beans also is a great source of vitamin B. You have vitamin B deficiency as a source of low blood count. So your beans also has great amounts of vitamin B in it, and your citrus food. So, and your Health Restore Club. So like Mr. Tony said, we've got you covered on any lifestyle diseases. So it help you understand how you mix this food, the type of food you eat, and the good combination to eat with it. So like if you know you're having a low blood count and you want to take something full of spinach, we help you mix them with orange, and we'll tell you the reason why we do that. So Health Restore Club is one of the best recommendations I can give to you, because we'll take you to a high level of awareness. We'll help you, give you the good food combination to help you deal with that particular lifestyle disease. So like Mr. Tony said, combining the iron and the citrus. So most people don't know that, but we do in the Health Restore. So we help you, we know how to combine this food to give you a high level of wellness.
Fantastic. And I just want to come in there because, you know, that's my passion. And I think that's Sharon's passion too. The Health Restore. I mean, guys, you know, we're sharing some things with you. You know, some of you don't. Jeremiah's done it. Sharon's done it. I've done it. Dr. Neil Bernard's done it. The Food for Life Sarah Coach has done it. We've done the work for you. We've put the combinations for you so that you can get higher absorption of iron and a higher of the rich. Understand the power of food and how to combine it. Because some people here on this call will say, oh, I'm taking spinach. I know the power of spinach, but you don't know how you can get your body to absorb the power of spinach. So the Health Restore program is already, I'm not going to, because I know Sharon's going to talk more about it. The Health Restore, or Nick, the Health Restore program yeah.
It's having fun.
I'm just concerned about the people that are not here so that they can actually see it. Yeah. Okay. So,
Yeah.
just moving on. Next slide. Okay, over to you, Jeremiah.
Yes. So another important thing we need to know about is exercise and taking good amount of water in our body. So this also helps us and helps regulate the body, helps the flow of the blood throughout the body, helps the flow of the nutrients to every cell in the body. So it's good you go for a daily exercise and you take good amount of water daily.
Wow. So exercise has impact.
Yes.
Those of you that you know, we say diet first, exercise second. Yeah, you got to eat the right thing, and then you got to then exercise. I know diet comes before exercise, because if you're not eating the right food, then what are you exercising? You can't put the wrong fuel in a car. The car won't move. So therefore, you need to make sure you put the right fuel in yourself. And water, water is so important. So important. Yeah. And I can't even stress. So thanks for sharing that with us. Exercise and water. Sharon, do you want to say anything on that?
No, our friend the water. We've talked about how much we should be having each day, and it's more than the big bottles, isn't it? 2 to 3 of those bottles.
No. Sharon, you know, careful. You know, it's based on your weight.
Yes, going back to the weight again.
It's
Yes.
based on your weight. Yeah. and that will determine how many bottles you have. Those of you that want to know more about that, let us know so we can send you the information on how you can find out how many bottles of water you should have or how many liters of water. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Jeremiah, finally, over to you.
Yes, so this is just a summary of all I've been saying. So first, you eat iron-rich food. You eat food rich in vitamin C, vitamin B, and folic acid. So for example, talk about the spinach and the broccoli. So you need to have your high vitamin C rich food. You need to avoid iron blockers, which are your oxalates, which are found in the food. So then you exercise daily and you drink good amounts of water. So just as a summary of what I've been saying, just to give it to you.
Wow, fantastic. So Sharon, I'll let you talk because I'm talking always first. So Sharon, over to you.
Now, yes, there's a question actually. Somebody's asked a question about explaining the best that people can do to consume ugu, which is a green leafy vegetable, in smoothies. And how can we consume it in cooking soup, considering the intake of lemon or orange alongside that as well?
What I think, Jeremiah, do you want to answer that?
Yeah, you can cook your ugu like normally the way you cook it. You just take 2 orange. Once you're done, it's eating the food containing ugu, your ugu food or your smoothie or what. So you can just take the orange by the side.
Yeah, but I think one thing they could do is the other thing is like you said, you could one of the things for the smoothies, for example, what I do with my spinach what I do for my spinach is once I put the spinach in, I get some lemon, yeah, and I squeeze it on top of the spinach, yeah, and then I do the blending because that's that way it's helping with that oxalate and breaking it down for vitamin C and so on. So I think that's the key thing. That's one of the things. And then also you could also after your food is cooked, if you want, you could kind of do that also. Yeah. So I think it's just combining. That's what's important. Yeah.
So I suppose you could do the same in your smoothies with the fresh orange juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you say fresh orange juice, what do you mean by fresh orange juice?
Can you actually use both?
What do you mean by fresh orange juice? Because me, I get scared when someone says fresh orange juice.
No, an orange, a fresh orange, and just squeezing the juice of that orange.
Okay, yeah. Because fresh orange juice, please.
No, not carton.
You know that I'm not a fan of juice.
No, I know that.
Yeah.
So can you use both lemon or lime and orange juice fresh?
Yeah, of course, citric, isn't it?
Yeah, okay.
Citric.
It's both citric.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that would add to your smoothies, wouldn't it? In terms of your blood counts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
okay.
I mean, anything else? Yeah. Any other question?
No.
Okay.
Cool. No.
So, guys, you heard it here, really, already. What we're saying is, like Jeremiah said, is eat iron-rich food, but be careful because you need to absorb the iron that you're eating. And I've heard somewhere you only absorb. I don't know whether I can find the place where it said you only absorb 1% of the iron you eat. Yeah.
Oh. Just 1%.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah. I think I was on a seminar on that. 1% of what you eat, and that's quite serious. So if you're not getting it, if your body's not absorbing it, that's it. And then also broccoli, fantastic as fantastic vegetable, and spinach, good if you can add some citric to it, because your body won't absorb it otherwise. And then obviously the blockers, we know the blockers. Exercise, we need to, those of you that don't exercise, even if you go to a walk, just walk. Stop getting, one of the biggest problems we have in Nigeria is we go from our air-conditioned house to our air-conditioned car, and then to our air-conditioned office, yeah? And then back into our air-conditioned. Look, let me tell you something. Instead of sending the house girl or houseboy to the shop, yeah, let's walk to the shop ourselves, yeah? I know that it's not a good thing in Nigeria to walk. I don't know why, but I know when I'm in Nigeria, yeah, I walk a lot. And those of you that know me know that. Yeah. And where I walk to, even people that are 25, 26 who say they can never walk there. Yeah. And I will go there and just buy a vegetable or buy a bag of shopping. And I will send them to do the same thing. And they will say, Oga, I need to get transport. I'll give you a small little joke. Yeah. My staff, we were going to, because of I think there was an issue with the light and so on. We were going to the hotel to
Tony,
work. Yeah.
can I just interrupt? I think it's raining very heavily here, and your audio is quite low.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I
Can you hear me
think it's yeah, I'm in a different location. I can hear you. I think it's
Can you hear me
the
now?
others.
Jeremiah, can you hear me? Jeremiah, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
You can hear me? You can hear me clear? Okay, just quickly anyway. I'll just give you a little joke. I was going to a hotel, and the hotel is like I don't know, it's for me it's walking distance. For some people it's Uber distance. Yeah. You know what walking distance Uber. Now I started walking, and the next minute my guys got into their Uber. And you know what? We got there at the same time. But guess what? Who was healthier at the end of that? Who was less stressed at the end of that? Yeah, I was. Yeah. So that's it. So let's try and do some walking and some exercise just so we can do it. Okay, so any more else, Jeremiah? I think we're finished. Have we? Have we finished? I think we have.
No, we're finished. Yes.
No? Yeah, we're finished?
Yes.
Okay, so do you want to say a few more words to them, just to say, let them know what else you have in stock, how they can find the other information that you give? Yeah, over to you, Jeremiah.
Yes. So, like we said, most people don't know about the low blood count and things they need to do with it. So, since we give you the awareness and the symptoms and the causes, so when you go for checkup and you're not being affected by this lifestyle disease, you can also check for your blood count and how to deal with it in the food. So you can also call us back if you want to join the Nutritional Club, and we'll show you how to have some good combination in absorbing what your body need, your blood count to go back to normal.
Great. And I thank you very much, Jeremiah. We really appreciate you, really appreciate the time, your effort. I know you're not a medical doctor, but you do a lot of research on that side. And you also provide us with solutions, the food is the solution. You are what you eat, but most importantly, you are what you absorb. Yeah. Don't tell me you're eating spinach and you're not absorbing it. Because you're not eating spinach. Okay, thank you much, Jeremiah. So Sharon, over to you, because Sharon,
Yes.
we're gonna be quick on this because we're running out of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what
Sure.
we kind of like have our regulars on the call, so we just need to just say quickly about the Health Restore program.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then we'll
I think
move on.
if you remember.
What I'll do is
Yeah.
I'll flash the screen quickly so you can tell them the prices.
Okay, so if you remember, you'd be a gold member. If you are, there's 40,000 for a whole year's subscription. And you can start, as Tony's mentioned, anytime that you're ready to start it, but the sooner you start, the better. And just as Tony had shared with us some of those great up and coming courses, you will be able to, as a gold member, be able to have access to those courses. If anything, it will be worth it just for that. But plus the power of the food, information that we give you. As most of you are regular members, you will know that you have free consultation with our chef, and you have consultation with Nikki, who'll be coming on after me. So if you're not a member, please become a gold member and enjoy the benefits and the values. As has already been said, we have something called Best Food Clinic, which Nikki will go into in depth, so she doesn't have to repeat what I've already said. So there we go. And then when you've completed your 30 days, we give you a certificate. So we actually award you with a certificate, and that's something for you to have. Yes.
So Sharon, just quickly, some of the questions that came in where, look, the Health Restore Club is a club, yeah?
Yes.
Which has a number of things, benefits to it. and the benefits are listed here. But
Yes.
one of the key benefits is they have access to the Health Restore meal plan, isn't it?
Yes, yes, they have the meal plan for if you're a gold member for 30 days. You also have videos on how to prepare and cook those meals over the 30 days. So that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So it's
Okay.
all a step-by-step guide for you to understand what you're doing, how to prepare, and how to eat and enjoy.
And they also get discounts from Salad Master products too, don't they?
Yes,
Okay, cool.
so they'll be first to know
Yeah.
what the new products are and the discounts.
Good.
Yeah. Wouldn't you want to be in that membership? The
Oh, yeah.
first to know?
Yeah. And how do they register, Sharon?
Okay, so what you can do is you can register on your screen. You'll see the website there, but it's tinyurl.com/30 days restore.
Okay,
And what you can do is you'll register, and then you'll be actually working out your health plans as well, your goals for 2023 and thereafter. It will help
Great.
you along the way. Yeah.
I can see a bank detail here. What's this for? Is this your bank
Yes,
detail, Sharon?
that's to pay
That
your
Sharon Rahman bank details?
personal. Yes. No, that's the bank details for your Health Restore Club membership.
Okay.
So you can pay today. If you're new and you want to join, pay today. And actually, we're relaunching the Health Restore Club again from today, isn't it? Today,
The Health Restore plan. The Health Restore
Yes.
challenge. The Health Restore challenge.
Challenge.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So come and join us and become a gold member and enjoy all the extra additional things that other people may not have access to.
Good. So are there any questions for anyone? Anyone want to put any questions about the Health Restore on there? Anyone? All I'll say to you guys is Sharon said it already. Yeah. The Health Restore. Look, one thing you can do for yourself is just be proactive in wellness. Don't wait for illness. If you're not proactive in wellness, that means your body is waiting for something to happen before you react. Yeah. So let's be proactive in wellness, and being proactive is going on a program like what Sharon has just talked about, which is the Health Restore. Now, what's the benefit for me to being on the Health Restore is the fact that it's it's all done medically, scientists and everything. So nutritionists, dietitians. So you don't need to worry. I know some of you have nutritionists and some of you have dietitians, but you don't even need to worry with this one because it's already been taken care of for you. You don't, but if you have a nutritionist or dietitian, it's fantastic. You can still come on the program. So for me, it's the best program that I've ever been on, and it's produced the best results that I've ever seen. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, and the club is different from the program. Remember, the club is all the other things that you get, because wellness is not a destination. Wellness is a journey. It's a journey for the rest of our life. So you need to be in a club so that you can be aware of all the new things that are happening. Like this show is in the club. Yeah. Like some of the shows that you don't see are in the club. Like some of the workshops that we're going to be doing in the future are in the club. And those are all certified programs. So you just need to understand the club is very powerful. And then you get information sent to you automatically on a weekly basis. And sometimes you get information sent to you if you ask for it on a daily basis. Or some of you might want to just talk to the nutritionist directly. Yeah. And you have an issue and you want to talk to the nutritionist directly. Or some of you might say, you know what, I want my whole kitchen healthy. What do I do? Yeah. And we can help you with that, revamp your kitchen. Okay, so that's the kind of thing. So on that note, Sharon, anything else?
No, just
Okay,
to
cool.
make your kitchen into a clinic.
Great,
A
great,
healthy clinic.
great. Great. So we're gonna add, we have now, we have Madam, yeah, Nikki. How you doing, Nikki?
Very well, very well. Good morning. Morning, everyone. Morning
Okay.
again, Health Restore family.
Morning.
Yes, thank you. I hope, we found today's show as enlightening, as informative as I have. Thanks a lot for that, Jeremiah. I think that was very, very powerful. Okay, so to reintroduce myself, I think most of you know me already, but for our newcomers, my name is Nike Adeyeye, and I am the 30-day Health Restore Coordinator. I like you to see me as that, woman that holds you by the hand, throughout your 30-day journey, or 15, depending on the plan, that you subscribe to. Okay. Basically, I'm there to see you through your journey, just to ensure a smooth journey for you. I stay with you throughout the 30 days or 15, as it were. And, for any questions you may have, I'm there at your beck and call. So please call me. Please feel free to reach out to me. Okay. I just want to share with you very quickly, because I know time is against us, what to expect post sign up. I think Madam Sharon has talked to you a bit about, the benefits you stand to gain from being on the, being a club member. So I'm sure you're thinking, what am I to expect? Okay, so once you've signed up, typically you get a call from me, and this is just to confirm your registration, to let you know payments have been received. And then from then on, you would typically get from me what we call the starter pack. In the starter pack, we have your login details, which will be created for you. That's the username and password. And this gives you access to your 30-day meal plan, or 15, again, depending on the plan that you've subscribed to. Next to that, you would have your shopping list. This has basically all the ingredients you would need, at the start of the program, just as a way of getting you organized for the journey. In addition to that, you'd have videos, 2-minute videos. I think Madam Sharon mentioned a bit earlier, of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And this has been put together by a wonderful IT team. In it, you'll see the chefs, and you basically just follow the prompts. They tell you how to prepare each meal, your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, over the course of the 30 or 15 day, depending on what you're subscribed to. Then after that, we do what we call the weekly routine checks. You'd get a call from myself and Madam Sharon, just checking in on you, regularly, to see how you are getting on, to get feedbacks from you, so that if there are any hurdles, along the way, we're able to come in and help you tweak what needs to be tweaked to help you achieve your health goals at the end of the program. We would tell you at the start of the program the do's and don'ts, guidelines of the program, so that, again, to help you achieve your goal at the end of the program. Depending on what your health goals are, we'll tell you to check your vitals, to check your blood pressure. We ask you to check your cholesterol level, your sugar level. Again, depending on what your health goals are, so that we're tracking progress, over the course of the 30-day or 15-day journey for you. So now I want to talk to you a bit about the Best Food Clinic. I think you heard a little bit about that earlier. Yes, so Mr. Tony, I want to say something.
Okay, look, just say, look, they need to start their program. Yeah, there's some people that paid for their program and they haven't started. Yeah, Nike is there for you. Yeah, the hardest, to get your results, you need to start. Yeah, the hardest thing to do is to start. It doesn't matter what you look in life. The hardest thing to do is to start. And Nike is your starter. She's your starter motor. She will start your motor. Yeah, and you need to stop avoiding her calls if you are supposed to start. And those of you that haven't subscribed yet, you need to subscribe and start. Yeah, because once you start, you wish you started before. You will enjoy it. It is amazing. And you have the best person to hold your hand all the way through. Not many programs do you have somebody to hold your hand. Yeah, not many programs do you have somebody that you can call at any time to say, well, this is a program for you. And guess what? It's not going to last for the rest of our lives. Yeah. So guess what? You need to use it when it's available. So I'm saying to you, your starter motor needs to start. And Nike will help you start your starter motor and keep it going. Keep it going. Because guess what? Once you start, the next thing that's going to happen? You're going to want to give up. I can't do it. I need some meat. I need some sugar. I need some honey. Guess what? Let me just cheat. Let me cheat. Let me take some fried chicken, some fried plantain. Then you call Nike when you feel like that. Nike will give you the alternatives that you need to take so you can keep going. Yeah. So that's the key thing. So I hope I get it right. Yeah.
Absolutely. Definitely. Well done for that.
Good. All right. So you wanted to say 2 clinics. Yeah.
Yes. So
these are for the Best Food Clinics. Over to you.
Okay, so we have the best food clinics, and just as the name, suggests, it's, this is where we have the best healthy foods for you, made by our wellness chefs, wonderful Chef Jessica and Chef Rose. The Best Food Clinics was born out of a demand, pardon me, by our busy professionals who are also health conscious, that want to eat healthy, look after their health, but don't have the time to prepare their own meals, or maybe they don't have, people to prepare for them. So what happens here is that our wellness chefs would handle the cooking for you and then would deliver to you at the comfort of your own home or office. So now you don't have any excuse to not eat healthy. Yeah, we actually literally take the stress off you for a fee, minimal fee, and you enjoy great healthy meals.
So Nika, let me get you right.
Yes.
We've got a website called bestfoodclinic.com, isn't it? Yeah. So what
Correct.
you're saying to me,
Yes.
if I'm saying that I'm too busy to start the program, or I haven't bought the shopping, or I haven't got time to buy shopping, or I haven't got a chef, or I can't be cooking every breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This is linked to the Health Restore program. So basically,
Absolutely.
every single meal that's on the Health Restore program is inside Best Food Clinic. So they can just say order day 1, day 2, day 3. So you mean
Exactly.
when I join this program, all I have to do is order, pay for the food, and eat, and I've started? Is that all?
That's it. That's as
Fantastic.
easy
Oh,
as
gosh,
ABC.
easy as
Just easy.
ABC. Easy as
Exactly.
ABC. So those who say, you know what, I can't be bothered with all this meal plan, just give me the food. Then we have it there. Yeah. Okay.
And can I add,
Yeah.
you can have your food delivered either to your home or to your office.
Oh wow. So you mean I sign up to the Health Restore program? I get the meal plans, I get everything else. I have a club membership, so I get all the educational stuff too. And then I want a food. I don't need to cook the food myself. I don't need to buy the shopping. I can just order it,
Yes.
and it comes to me every day. Yeah.
Every day.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay. So any
Okay.
more on that?
Yes, I
we're
have
done.
I think two more,
Okay.
2 more slides to share, and then I'll be out of your way.
You're
Okay.
never
So
in our way. You're never in our way. We want you there. Keep us going. Keep us going through the show.
Okay. All right. So now we come to testimonials. I said up a little earlier that we would typically check in on, we do check-in calls on a regular basis, and we always look forward to feedbacks from every participant. So these, I'm sharing with you very quickly the testimonials of 2 participants, past participants, that have wrapped up the program successfully now. And I read, the first one says that since she started the 30-day Health Restore, her BP readings have been quite stable, unlike before where she had fluctuations in her BP readings. She feels well. At the start of the program, that was her health goal, actually, to beat high blood pressure. And, after doing the program, she found that rather than having the readings fluctuate, they're more stable now. So definitely that's a progress report, and that's a good thing. Then we have a second participant who said, I wanted to achieve my health goal of losing weight and also improving on my general wellness. I'm done with the program now, and I've achieved my weight loss goal. I also feel better. So you see, the Health Restore program has, great benefits, and we encourage you to, to come on board, join this train, achieve your health goals for 2023 and beyond. There's another one. I think this is a video testimonial. If we can kindly have it played, please.
Good afternoon, Madam Maduka. You have just become our completer of the 30-day Health Restore program. Yeah. So share with us what kind of experience it was and how you're going to continue this healthy lifestyle that you've so enjoyed engaging in.
I'm excited about this program. At first, when I got the idea, it was like, can I do without it? And throughout my life, I can't remember taking a decision that says eat without animal protein. But when I saw this idea and I learned that it's going to restore my health, I got interested in it. And so I embarked on the journey. Sharon told me no cheating. And I said, yes, no cheating. And we went through the journey and I completed it without cheating. It's so exciting. While going through the journey, I realized that my BP that could not be stable at 130 became stable at 120. I'm excited about this program and I intend to continue. So I have taken a decision. I'm going to print out all the menus that were sent to me. I'll pin them in my kitchen. Everybody that cares to cook for me should look at the recipes and prepare my meal. Thank you so much, Salad Master.
It's been a pleasure working with you, Madam Maduka. I've had such fun talking to you about your journey, and I'm happy that you completed the program and you're looking wonderfully healthy.
Everybody says so.
Wow.
Somebody said to me today, say you are glowing. I said, thanks to Salad Master.
Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, thank you very much. All the best for the future.
Thank you.
Wow, good one.
Okay. All right. I hope everybody could hear that.
Yes, we could.
Audio was there. Okay. All right. So this brings me to the final, final sort of segment of what I have to share with you this morning, with you all. It's our healthy weekly tips. And for this week, here is the tip on the screen. It says, you are what you eat. So don't be fast, cheap, easy, or fake. Yes. And I hope we would embrace this tip, as we go about our week, as we go about our day to day. And on that note, I'd like to wish us all a great, great, great week of wellness ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Nika. Thank you. And we're off to Sharon quickly. Over to Sharon.
Yes, yes. Okay. Yes, thank you, Nikki. That was fantastic. We have some Health Restore trade tools. So in order to be able to do everything that you need to do, you need to have a blender. So you see a blender, or you can have the high-tech blender there, which we recommend. And if you want to know more about that blender, you can contact either Nikki or myself. And then a grater. You can see there's a grater, an ordinary basic grater, or you can have one of our food processors, which is there. That is something that you can achieve as a free gift. And that's something that I'll mention to you in the next slide. And then we provide alkaline water. Is one of our recommendations for you to be drinking more and more alkaline foods and water. And again, we provide alkaline water. So we have, if you don't have our cookware, then you can use your ordinary pots and pans. But we have some great kind of like promos going on at the moment for our cookware. So again, let's talk to either Nikki or myself or the person who has invited you. Okay, so this is our July special month offer. We've been running this. And all you need to do is to sign up to the Health Restore program. And we told you how to register. And then all you do is you recommend, or you give us 5 referrals, the Salad Master, the home recommendation. So that's doing a presentation to a family five times over to people face to face, which is really exciting. That's another facet of it. And then you can add as many more referrals as you can. And there's always benefits. There's great things coming your way for becoming a great referrer. Yes.
Wow. So thank you, Sharon. Got to add you to the spotlight. Thank you, Sharon. Now, if there are any questions, please put your questions on the chat. I'm going to just add everybody onto the call now quickly. One of the things that I'll say before, I think Jeremiah, I can't see his face, so I haven't added him. But one thing I say to everybody is, look, low blood count, you then you have what we call you're taking in blockers. Now, Jeremiah, I can't see his picture, so I'm going to assume that he's not online yet. But one of the things I'll say is that the blockers, let's understand the blockers. The blockers are things that when you eat right, they block you from absorbing what's in those things. And as Jeremiah are doing the right things, are eating the right things. Even though some of you are doing the right things and eating that. Another blocker is blocker. Another blocker is caffeine. Too much caffeine. It blocks the iron. Yeah. There was some more blockers that Jeremiah mentioned too, and hopefully he'll come on. But if it's not on, there's no problem. But the key thing is, look out for these symptoms. Even if you don't think you have it, go for a checkup. Remember, anything you do, get advice from the doctor. We recommend every do anything to if you have a lifestyle illness, right? Ask yourself this question: was I born with that lifestyle illness? Now, if you were not born with that lifestyle illness, ask yourself another question: where did I get it? You got it as a result of your lifestyle, isn't it? You got it as a result of your lifestyle. So if you want to get rid of that lifestyle disease, yeah, then how do you get rid of it? What you do is you change your lifestyle. And how are you going to change your lifestyle? By what you consume. And guess what? That's it. We have something called a program called Stop Living, Feeding, and Sleeping with the Enemy. What do I mean? Nobody lives, feeds, and sleeps with the enemy. Unconsciously, you may do. And that enemy is the lifestyle diseases like diabetes, high blood pressure. Is diabetes your friend? No, it's your enemy. Is high blood pressure your friend? No, it's your enemy. It's cholesterol, they're your enemies, and you are living with them. You're sleeping with them, and you're feeding them. Let me tell you something, yeah? I will tell you all that I respect everything doctors say, and I respect everything they do, and everything they give you to help you. But you need to respect yourself. Because at the end of the day, if you were not born with a disease, then you created it during your lifetime. Now, the medication that you're given is there to help you through life so that you can manage the disease. But food can help you more. Because at the end of the day, if you're eating the wrong food, then you're adding more, you're feeding the enemy. And the enemy will get stronger in your body. And that enemy is a disease. And as it gets stronger, it takes over your body and gets stronger and stronger. And when it takes over your body, guess what it does? It will invite its friends in. The friend it's going to invite in is cholesterol, is diabetes, is all these other things that are enemies to you again. And together, they're going to do this thing where we call premature nonsense. Yeah, so that's it. So Jeremiah, just wrap up on your side quickly. Jeremiah's still mute. I don't know whether I can help him. I think the enemy has come and muted Jeremiah. Yeah, the enemy doesn't want the enemy said, I don't want good things to be said. So Jeremiah, I will mute his mic. If we can't stop him from food, we'll mute his mic. So Jeremiah, over to you.
Okay, okay. So like you said everything now, you said almost everything. So
Yeah.
please
Okay.
respect yourself in as much as we are all respecting you, and make sure you eat good, eat well, and eat absorbable food. I think that's one of the things we all learned today, nothing else. Absorption of food is very, very important. So they help you, those nutrients help you fight this lifestyle disease that's around. So thank you.
Thank you, Jeremiah. And Nika, just a quick words before we all go.
Okay. Remember, you are what you eat, and more importantly, what you absorb. Okay. So let's eat right, eat well, and stay healthy. Have a great
Thank
week ahead.
Thank you. And Sharon.
Yeah, I think, whilst we advocate for the power in the food, and we've been talking about the power of the color of the food, I think the key thing for me has been the absorption of food in your body. So we could be eating the right thing, but the absorption is small. It's not as high as it should be. So that's about thinking now about what should I be eating with my green leaves that is going to absorb it more. And I'd be interested to know, Tony, you mentioned about 1% of spinach is 1% of absorption.
Iron.
Iron.
1% of
Yes,
the iron you eat is
so
absorbed.
yes, so knowledge is power and food is power. So do enjoy everything that you do this week, and we look forward to seeing you again next
Thank you.
week.
Thank you, Sharon. And I'll say this one thing. You know me, I don't care. I care about you, but I don't care. Yeah. I care about you. You, yes, you. Yeah. So any of you out there, yes, you. Yes, you're looking at me. Yeah, I care about you. And I'm so concerned about you because you're on medication and you're still eating the wrong things. That means that you're going to be on medication for the rest of your life. God forbid. Yeah. So guess what? If you're on medication and still eating the wrong things, then you need to be on medication and start eating the right things. And if you're in medication and eating the right things, guess what happens? You will get better. And guess what happens? Your medication will reduce. The amount of medication you use will keep on reducing, isn't it? And guess what happens? If you're so good and you do the right thing and you join our Health Restore program and go through the program, and don't be telling me nonsense. Sorry, not you. I'm not talking about you. Sorry, Uga, Madam. Sorry, no, I'm talking about you. Yeah. Don't be telling me, I don't like this one, day one. I don't like this one on day two. I only want smoothie on day three. Don't be telling me that. You've heard it today. The combination that you see on the Health Restore is the right combination for your health. Yeah. You don't get a chance to choose. Day one, if they tell you to eat salad, eat salad. Don't tell me I don't like salad. Yeah. Unless you're allergic to anything. That's different. If you're allergic to something, we can find a replacement for you. But don't say, it's not a restaurant. Please give me this one and this one. Don't give me that one. No, the program is scientifically designed to restore your health in 30 days. I know some of you have been on the Health Restore and you say, give me the one melon soup from day this. Give me that one from day that. That's not restoring your health. That's just satisfying your appetite. Yeah. Restoring your health is go from day one and choose whatever they say day one you do. Now, with the Health Restore, if you feel the food is too much for you for the day, then yes, you can probably say lunch, I'm not doing lunch, or I'm not doing dinner. Yeah. Or I'm eating my lunch in my dinner time too, or whatever. But don't be like, I'm choosing one from day one from day two, because it's bitter. Has medicine ever been sweet? Has illness ever been sweet? Look, the reason why it's bitter is because you're addicted to sugar. Now you need to get rid of that addiction quickly. Yeah, because if you don't get rid of it quickly, then it's going to take you down quickly. Now your taste buds can change in 21 days. So if you follow the Health Restore in 21 days, guess what happens? What you found was bitter is now sweet. And guess what? Your body will be the best for it. So that's me. Sorry, this is just supposed to be a short thing. Sorry, I'm sorry. Join the Health Restore Club today. Bye. Let's unmute everyone. Let's unmute everybody. I can't even find the unmute button. Let me just get. I want to meet all my friends and family. Hey, where are you all? Where are all our friends and family? Let's unmute them. Let's give them a chance to say bye-bye. You're all unmuted now. You've got the power. You have the power. Power's in your hand. It's not medication. It's power. Yeah. Okay. So, everyone, can you unmute yourself now? Can they unmute themselves? Yep, you're allowed. So, bye-bye, Chef Rose. Yeah. Why is it that I can only hear myself? Nikia, can you unmute yourself? Can we hear you?
Yeah,
Say bye-bye to. Let's say bye-bye to everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Coming on the show.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye-bye, Mr.
Bye.
Sunday.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Miss Victoria
Bye.
Bello. Someone's put their hand up. Say bye,
Bye.
Madam Teresa. Bye-bye, Madam Teresa.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Mr. Ope. I'm trying to.
Everybody.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Mr. Bye-bye, Mr.
Bye,
Goodluck.
everyone. Have a
Bye-bye,
good
Mr.
day.
Goodluck. Hey, is that
Bye.
Madam
Teresa
Constance?
Ide.
Madam Constance. Madam Constance. I haven't seen you for a while. Bye-bye. I will see you soon.
Bye.
Yeah, I'll see you
You'll
soon.
get the
We need
recording.
talk. We need talk. Bye-bye, Madam Teresa. Remember,
Bye-bye.
respect
Thank you.
yourself. Respect yourself, everybody. Their health. Okay. Good. We have Madam Azuka. Madam Azuka. Bye-bye, Madam Azuka. Okay. Okay. Bye. Oh, we have Madam
Bye.
Shola.
Bye. And thank you so much.
Bye-bye. Mr. Obafemi. Bye-bye. Mr. Chindu. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye for now.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Stella Maris. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
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 Bye.